Have you ever had to put back a favorite snack because your grocery bill was too big? Well, for some families, a grocery bill can determine whether or not food even reaches the table. That's why one organization is fighting food insecurity in Weston by teaching cooking skills to local youth. Here in the northwest neighborhood of Weston, many locals struggle with the lack of food. In 2021, over 6,200 people used food banks in Toronto's York South Weston riding. That's where Frontlines comes in. The youth charity has a popular program that teaches 18 to 29-year-olds how to cook for community members.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
It's a 1-2 punch solution: hot meals for these residents and employable skills for these youth.
Frontlines is just like that path, that road to get you to where you want to go. Even if you're not a cook, Frontlines they have your back.
Graduates of the Culinary Arts Program also receive food handler and smart serve certificates. Some even get jobs at Frontlines, like Anton Lewis.
Outside of physical skills like, cutting, peeling, and, learning the science of food, from a more like the food insecurity part, I am more aware and cautious of waste, which is a big thing. Also, it's like just an awareness, you treat people differently in the sense of, you're servicing more.
Frontlines feeds an average of 250 families each year since COVID began. Executive Director Station Let Frederick says Weston's need is what led to the creation of the Culinary Arts Program.
On a Thursday, when we have members of the community come here, we have about 50 to 75 families coming for support. And that is just on one particular day. So we just only see a snapshot of what is happening in our community around food insecurity.
Lori Nickel is CEO of Second Harvest. Her company takes surplus food from across the supply chain before it ends up in landfills, then delivers it to organizations like Frontlines, one of its partners. She says 58% of the food produced for Canada ends up in landfills.
We really supplement a huge amount of protein, produce, and dairy, all the healthy food that people have the hardest time accessing when they're low income.
Every Thursday, Frontlines uses produce from Second Harvest to prepare home-cooked meals and grocery bags for Weston families. In the future, Let Frederick says she wants to bring the Culinary Arts Program model to other parts of Toronto and even Canada.
I might get emotional. When you do this work, you can think of, if I could just help one person. That's how I've always kind of led my career, if I could help one person. Also, too, it's a good thing when sometimes I want a good meal, I could always run to the kitchen.
Signing off, I'm Anita Li of the Green Line reporting with City News.